Welcome to Discurso Tidbit News, your quick guide to clear perspectives and insightful stories. And for the news this evening, transport groups split over public transport modernization program. Transport groups are divided over the government's Public Transport Modernization Program or PTMP. While Manibela began its transport strike today to oppose the PTMP, 5 major groups under the enormous 5 coalition voiced support for the program. Pasang Mazda, one of the pro-PTMP groups, refused to join the strike, saying it may anger commuters. They also accused Manibela of acting out of self-interest. During a rally outside the LTFRB headquarters in Quezon City, the enormous 5 explained that many of their members already secured loans to purchase modernized vehicles and they prefer to resolve issues as they arise. The OTR Secretary Vince Dizon has initiated talks with stakeholders to address concerns and emphasize that the program aims to modernize transportation to meet global safety standards. And for our next news, Aquino family slams comparison between Duterte and Ninoy Aquino. The Aquino family has denounced remarks comparing former President Rodrigo Duterte to the late Ninoy Aquino Jr. During a pro-Duterte rally, Sara Duterte warned that should her father return to the Philippines, he might face the same fate as Ninoy Aquino, who was assassinated in 1983. In response, the Ninoy and Cory Aquino Foundation released a statement rejecting the comparison, saying the historical context of Ninoy's assassination is far different from Duterte's current situation. Even Malacanang distanced itself from Sara Duterte's remarks. PCO's Undersecretary Claire Castro pointed out that Rodrigo Duterte once compared himself instead to Germany's most infamous dictator who orchestrated the mass killings of 6 million Jews, adding that Duterte aspired to a similar approach in his controversial war on drugs. And for our last news, BI imposes direct flight rule for Pogo Link fugitives. The Bureau of Immigration or BI has tightened rules for deporting fugitives linked to Pogo operations. Under BI Board of Commissioners Resolution number 2025-002, fugitives must now be deported via direct flights only effective March 21, 2025. Exceptions will only apply if there are no direct flights available to their home countries. The measure addresses loopholes in current deportation procedures as fugitives have previously escaped custody during international layovers. The policy was prompted by recent Senate hearings led by Senators Risa Ontiveros and Sherwin Gatchalian on pogos and deportation issues. The BI is working closely with the DOJ, airlines, and foreign embassies to ensure smooth implementation, while also calling for additional legislation to further strengthen deportation protocols. And that is all for the news this evening. Keep an eye on Discurso Tidbit News as we deliver more news that gives you clear perspectives and insightful stories.